Hi, my name is Larisa Troche Realty. I am your friendly neighborhood California broker. And today I thought I would share a little bit of good news, if you will. Now, good news is kind of hard to come by these days, but if you are a homeowner and you are not ready to sell because you're worried about what the consequences might be and tax-wise, I might have some good news for you. So, for example, and having said that, I know people will say, well, I can't sell my house because my property taxes at this property are this amount. And if I move somewhere else, they're going to be this amount. And that could be true because, as you know, there is what they call the step-up clause when you buy a new property, even though Prop 13 was passed theoretically to not have people gouged, if you will, by property taxes. When you buy a new property, that house is re-examined. And so you'll pay the taxes in escrow, the estimated taxes. And then the county says, aha, we have someone new on the premises. Let's reevaluate the property value. And you get what's called a supplemental tax bill and they raise your taxes. Man, that is soul crushing. I got two reassessments, if you will. So that was not fun. But I want to tell you that there may be some good news if you are eligible. And effective December 16, 2020, that was a really odd, I don't know why usually the bills are effective at the first of the year, but Proposition 19 may have a little bit of relief. So let's explain how that works. So you may be able to transfer the tax base from your current home, old home, current primary residence to your new primary residence, no matter where you are in the state of California. Say, for example, let's just say you bought your house many years ago as a young couple raising your family for $200,000. I said many years ago, right? Okay. And over the years, you're now an empty nester. The house has increased over time, and now it's worth $600,000. You're like, oh my gosh, $400,000 in equity, I could retire. Or maybe you already retired and you want to downsize to a smaller house, or you want to live closer to the kids. Whatever the reason, you're ready to sell your $600,000 house. Now, previously, when you bought a new property, let's say you bought one, the county next to the kids, that house is also $600,000, but it's newer. It's bought in current dollars versus old dollars. And so your property tax could, go from $2,200, which I failed to say is what you were paying for your old house, $2,200 on the $200,000 property that has now appreciated to $600,000. So when you buy a new $600,000 house, conceptually, your taxes could be $6,600. But before you run screaming into the night, now with Proposition 19, you can transfer your tax basis from your old house to your new property, and your taxes will remain at $2,200. So that is a $4,400 savings, and that's what we call huge. Now, if you buy a house, say, for example, that is more expensive. So in this case, we're talking $600,000 sold, $600,000 bought. The tax base transfers dollar for dollar, no change, $2,200 over there, $2,200 over here. And that's just an example. That's not what your taxes are. I'm just giving this for round numbers. Let's say you buy a house that is $700,000, right? So now that $700,000 is $100,000 more than your $600,000 sales price. So your taxes will go up, but they won't go up as much because conceptually you could be paying, if you just walked in off the street and bought a house, you could be paying $7,700 in property taxes per year. But because you may be eligible for transferring your tax base, it's not going to be $2,200 because the property is worth a little bit more. So let's just say that it jumps up to $3,300 per year, but that is still light years better than the $7,700 per year. So you're still going to save $4,400. So you have this new benefit for once the state is giving us something. So when you are selling or considering selling, make sure you talk to your estate attorney if you have specific questions. These are just the concepts of how it works. And of course, there's paperwork involved, but you have a 2-year window to submit your claim for this tax exemption. So don't hold on to the house that if you're ready to sell. Like I said, maybe you want to downsize, the kids are gone, you're an empty nester, so you don't necessarily want to stay in a big house, or you want to move closer to the kids, or maybe you want to move, I don't know, for a job. Anywhere in the state of California, it's not, it used to be carved out by counties that would accept the inter-district transfers, but now it's anywhere in California. So that is a double bonus. So if you are considering selling, give me a call, but secondarily, check out Proposition 19 if you are concerned about your property taxes. And an estate attorney can help you answer those particular questions specific to your house, but know that you have this tool in your box. Now, who's eligible for this benefit? That's key. Now, if you're 55 or plus, right, they consider you a senior citizen, so 55 years or older. If you are severely disabled, or if you are lost your home for in wildfires or natural disasters. So those are the people who are eligible for proposition tax-based transfers. If this is you, check it out. You could sell your home and create a new life in your new location. So that has been, I hope you find some key information for today. And if you have any questions, you can leave your comments below or reach out if you are ready to sell. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Ciao.